What is going on, guys? My name is Kazzy and welcome back to the Ultimate Team. This is episode number 3 and this is a little bit outdated, this episode, just because I like to record a little bit ahead and I tend to get 5 episodes done and then that's me done for the week so I don't miss an upload. That's how I'm going to try and do this anyway. And so at the point of recording this, the Carnival Cup is still going on. So I'm going to go ahead and make some changes to my Brasilva team and improve them to golds. And first of all, we got to go out and get the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Ronaldinho. 850 coins for a legend such as himself. Not the fastest anymore, but he's still got the 5-star skills and he's still got very, very high dribbling. Now, these 4 players, I picked them up for 350 to 300 coins each, or 300 to 350 coins each. And then I picked up a couple of extra players on top of that, like Mario Fernandez. But I pay a little bit more for these players because they are slightly higher quality. Managed to pick up a Sakira for 400 coins there. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but it doesn't matter anyway. We also pick up an Anderson centre-back, 73 pace on him. That is not bad for a cheap gold centre-back who you're going to be paying 350 coins for. We also pick up Jonathan from Inter Milan. Not very good player. I wouldn't recommend him in any team, but he was a shiny gold and he was the cheapest Brazilian right midfielder on the game. We've also got Marquinhos or Marquinho or something like that. Picked him up, also one of the cheapest left mids in the game for Brazil. Also pick up Rafael, the playmaker. I don't know what he is for Mönchengladbach. He's obviously a centre forward, but I don't know if he plays more strike for them. But he's going to play strike for us, and Ronaldinho is going to fill in that gap behind. I was originally going to play Ronaldinho as the striker, but that would mean going out and buying some consumables for him, and we might not be able to make those coins back. So there we go. As you can see, we are starting the Carnival Cup for the first time, and hopefully the last time. Hopefully we will win this on the very first attempt. I see if a manager can make any difference to the chemistry. Obviously not full chemistry, just because I think we've got a left wing at left mid and a centre forward at striker, but it doesn't matter too much. First thing we come up against is a 4-5-1. Felipe Melo, Ronaldinho, Oscar. He's got Lima up top. He's got I can't remember what that goalkeeper's name is, but he was the only goalkeeper I used on FIFA 13 in the Russian league because he was so overpowered. I thought it was brilliant. But we start off the Carnival Cup with a beautiful chip by Ronaldinho. Absolutely wonderful. Keeper's rooted to his line. Ronaldinho sees him as David Seaman and decides that he's just going to lift it over the top of him. I also really like this pass. Just cut back across David Luiz. And look at that. With his right foot, it's more like a scoop chip that just gets underneath it, scoops it over the goalkeeper, and he hasn't got a... Well, actually, he probably does have a chance of saving that. Just jump and raise your hands, and you can probably tip that over the bar if you need to. But Rafael runs through here. He's got some skills on him, and he cuts inside. No skill needed for that one. Cuts it across to Charles, and Charles puts us 2-0 up. And Charles doesn't have very good stats, but he just plays very, very good for me. As you can see there, muscle out a player. Rafael runs through, and when he's got space like this, I'm going to attempt to go across the goalkeeper, and he does actually manage to dispatch for a goal. I don't usually score those goals. Usually I'll go for the near post, but I thought I'd go for something a little bit different, crushing it across the keeper, and it actually works very, very well, obviously, because we managed to score the goal. And Rafael, very, very fun little player, and you guys should definitely go get some coins and go buy him. Obviously, he doesn't cost many coins. And Charles doing a little bit of work there. I play it to Rafael. I'm pretty sure he was offside in that situation, but the linesman does not agree with me, and we go 4-0 up. And it's a tidy little finish by Rafael. But look at this. Charles does a nice little bit of work. He drags the players out, and then Rafael has a very simple finish. And then we do make it 5-0. This game is getting very out of hand. Charles once again plays it across. I really like this. Nice little passing movement. Makes a space. Rafael in acres of room once again. Keeper comes running out, and he can just slot it in at that near post, making it 5-0 in this tournament. And this is the first round, and obviously you're not going to come up against the strongest opponents always in these tournaments. But, you know, like... That's a weird thing with tournaments. You could come up against a very strong player in the first round, or you might have really easy rounds up to the final, and you can even get an easy final sometimes. It really is the luck of the cup, and like in the FA Cup, you know, someone like Bradford City who constantly gets drawn against Premier League sides and somehow manages to beat them all, and It's just absolutely incredible, and obviously that's the luck of the cup with Ultimate Team as well. You could come up against some very easy opponents, you could come up against some insane, really good sides with Neymar and teams like that. But this guy, I'm going to leave this little clip in here. Usually I just show the team, but for just a second here, you can see that he's got 5 at the back there before he readies up. And now, if you guys don't like playing 5 at the back, there's your opportunity to not play against them. You've got that chance just to back out at that moment, but he does have an incredibly sweaty 5-3-2. Well, I think any squad with 5 back is pretty dirty. It's just not a formation I have ever used on FIFA. I don't find it fun. I don't find it creative, and especially with the way some people use it, they just park the bus with it straight away. Luckily, this guy was not one of those people, from what I remember anyway. He goes ahead first, and it's a very, very scrappy goal. Keeper makes a good save to start with, but it just bounces everywhere and eventually comes out, and he does go 1-0 up. And if we get eliminated from this tournament, it doesn't matter too much to me, because we can obviously always go back in, and we've got a strong enough, well, all this team is pretty much discard apart from a couple of players, and we can obviously make some improvements if we are going to come into the tournament again. But that is not me saying that we get knocked out, because as you can see there, Charles once again runs through, and Charles once again here does a little heel to heel against Dante, and it's at this moment that we get the Carnival Cup. The man himself, Ronaldinho, steps up for free kick. I'm really not very good with free kicks with Ronaldinho usually, because he's got a weird step-up style, and players with certain step-up styles I'm really not good with. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his long run-up, I don't like that one. Anyone who comes at the ball at like a 90-degree angle, not usually good with them, but Ronaldinho actually does quite well there with his different run-up style. As you can see, perfect bend around the ball. Well, there was perfect bend around the ball, and it does go around the wall and into the back of the net, and we go from scoring a nice free kick goal to a dirty cutback. Charles actually manages to slide in there and manages to tap it in himself. I was really surprised that he got on the end of that, because he does only have 67 pace, I want to say. He's very, very slow, and as far as strikers go anyway, 67 pace is not what you'd want on a striker. And look at this. What is that goal? He just manages to push through me, and it's yet another sloppy goal to give away, and I should really be dealing with that. But we do win that game 3-2 against Eto FC, with Douglas Costa scoring both of his goals, and we do go through, obviously, 3-2 into the semi-final. Now, sadly, we do pick up an injury in Romelu, who also was one of my favourite players in FIFA 13 once again. He was just an incredible CDM. But as you can see, a couple of players are tired, and I took a risk here. I decided that I feel like I'm in such good form, I can take on whoever I come up against in the semi-final. And for some reason, I don't show you this guy's team. That's really poor editing. I'm really sorry about that, guys, but I've already deleted the data for that, so my apologies. I think he had a well, it's obviously a Brazilian side, and you guys can get the gist of the players. You can see David Luiz at the back there. I think he had Thiago Silva. This was one of the stronger teams I came up against, and he'd subs on Robin Neuer and Zlatan Ibrahimovic the moment he goes ahead, and that's just such a dirty move to do in this tournament. It's a Carnival Cup, it's full Brazilians, and to be fair, there should be full Brazilians on the bench as well. And look at this. I give away a really stupid corner, and there was nothing I could have done about that. I made the tackle, and then he just crosses it in, and David Luiz gets the header and scores it. And that just is absolutely terrible. So he subs on these amazing players, and now I'm getting a little bit worried. But Alan, the striker, comes in and absolutely crushes that one home. Once again, I did tell you last episode that he really didn't do very good for me on my main account with his inform, but his normal card does seem to be doing pretty good for me. But I make a mistake here. I misjudge Zlatan's pace, and I slide in. I get the red card and give away a penalty. It doesn't get much worse than that, and it could get even worse if he puts this penalty away. As you can see, I go ultra defensive, accidentally go and park the bus for a moment, but we do save a penalty, and with a man down, I'm going to go ultra defensive, especially against a team like that. As you can see, he's got Neymar here. Don't know what my keeper's doing there. Dives completely the wrong direction, and Neymar, like, just cover your near post. I've got defenders back. I can cover the sweat pass if it comes to it, but he just dives out, and I don't know if that's because I got a silver goalkeeper, but goalkeepers on this game are just retarded, and you just don't know what to do with them. But Anderson Talisca makes a nice little turn there, crushes it against the post, and puts us ahead 3-2, even though we got 10 men, and this is still the first half. All of this action has gone on in the first half, guys. This was if you paid tickets to go and see this match, you would be getting your money's worth. And as you can see, the pace of Neymar, I think he must have moved Neymar up front and moved to a narrower formation, because he just really started to pile pressure on me and was just playing through ball after through ball, hoping to get it to Neymar, and as you can see, it did there. And once again here, Iron Robin this time cutting in, and the pass across, and it's Diego that runs in. Actually, I'm not too bitter about that one, because at least he's scoring with Brazilians. And but Ronaldinho here runs in and gets fouled this time by David Luiz, and it's a red card for him now. And so we're down to 10 men each. But can I score the penalty? He obviously missed his. I'm going to step up with Ronaldinho, and if you guys know me, you know that I'm pretty efficient with penalties. It's not the greatest of penalty. He dives with Neuer, and I don't know why he doesn't save that, but he doesn't deserve to save it, because, quite frankly, Neuer is not Brazilian, and maybe if he wasn't a cheating scumbag, he would have maybe saved that. But in the 120th minute, guys, Charles runs through and scores. It went all the way to the final minute of extra time. The fans wanted to see penalties. The people watching at home wanted to see penalties. But Charles crushes their dreams and keeps ours alive. We go into the final and we get a chance to play. And usually I just do 3 games per episode, but I can't really end it on a final. I can't leave it on a cliffhanger and let you guys wait for the next episode. So this is the final team we come up against. Mario Fernandez, Felipe Santana, Juan Jesus, Adriano, Felipe Melo, Paulinho, Fernandinho, Lucas, I'm not sure who that left mid is, and Douglas Costa, Julio Cesar in goal. And it takes 32 minutes before he manages to scramble the ball through and manages to score with, I think once again it's Douglas Costa. He's just been amazing against me, and maybe we should try and pick him up in a later episode. But Rafael runs through there. Nice little over top through ball, separates his team, and he does manage to slot it into the back of the net and puts us back onto level terms. And look at this, Charles once again, 78th minute, has he scored another winner for us in the final? And if you guys see how long is left of this episode, you can probably tell that this is not the winner. And in fact, this guy will come back and he will score the jammiest of all jammy goals. Look at this, he tries to play it in, I try and clear it, and I think he presses LB to switch player, and somehow he manages to do an amazing chip from there. There's not a single ounce of me that thinks that's an intentional chip. But 120th minute again, can we score at this opportunity? We play the ball through and the referee blows a whistle. We are going to penalties in the final, and I wish I had done live commentary for this game, because, well, actually it probably wouldn't have been that good because I was silent, because I was trying to win this. And as you can see, penalties are going in left, right, and centre. He was a decent penalty taker. I couldn't read him. I had no idea where he was going to go. And he was putting all of his on target, which is obviously what you want to do from the spot. He subbed on Rooney. I've just seen... Was that Rooney? Did he sub on Rooney? That is just a dirt move. But he deserved to miss that penalty because he subbed on Rooney. And he's a scumbag. So anyway, Douglas Costa misses his penalty. I stepped up with Baptisto, and all I had to do then was put it away, and we would have won it. And then he scores, and then I step up with Romelu and score that one. This one is going right down to the players, and then we step up with Sakira, and the penalty is saved. He's just got to score this one, and sadly he does. We are knocked out of the tournament, but for some obscene reason, EA are idiots and they don't know how to code a game correctly. And in fact, we get told we do not win anything, and then we get given money anyway. So, win, I guess. But we don't get the cup, and that's what I really wanted from this. This is what this the Ultimate Team is all about. It's not about building the best team. It's about getting as much silverware into your club as possible. As you can see, our free pack we get isn't the best, but I think I am going to improve the squad, and we are going to go into the cup in the next episode. So guys, if you've managed to watch all of this video, leave a comment saying, I don't know, fuck penalties or something like that. Say something about the penalty shootout if you've managed to make it to the end of the video. And I will upload another video tomorrow. Hopefully we will win the cup in that one. It's going to be my last attempt in it if we do. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have made it towards the end of this video, please leave a like, because obviously the longer episode, and yeah, it took a lot of work to do all of this. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Kazzy, and I'll catch you all very soon.